Hello everybody and welcome back to Psycho Studios. In this video, I'm going to be recreating a historic World War II battle in Fortnite Creative, but there's a twist. Since I don't really build in Fortnite Creative 1.0 and most of the stuff I do is on uefn, I'm not really that good at building in Fortnite Creative. So I got one of my friends who is a pro World War II Fortnite Creative builder to help me out with this challenge, and the two of us don't even know what we're going to be building yet. So the way that this video is going to work is here in a few seconds, we're actually going to spin a wheel with like 20 plus options on it, and whatever the wheel lands on is what we're gonna have to try to recreate in Fortnite. And then whatever topic that wheel lands on, we're then gonna search up and find a picture of what we're gonna build, and then that's what we're gonna have to try to recreate in Fortnite Creative. So I got some high hopes for this video. This is literally the first ever Fortnite Creative 1.0 map I'm gonna build. Everything I do is in uefn, so let's see how it turns out, guys. All right, so we've got 22 options here. Are we ready to spin?
Yes, sir, I think.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's do this.
Come on, come on. What do we got? Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no! Ah, shit.
Alright, so we first started off by building out the landscape for the whole mock. And remember, guys, we only got a 1 hour timer, so as soon as we hit start, we got to work. After we created a quick little landscape for the mock just so we had a little base for us to stand on, I then began designing the building that you can see in this photo right here that I'm going to put on screen right now. And this photo was actually taken during the Battle of Berlin during World War II. And we were using this real life photo to base our mock off of. So we were referencing this photo back and forth throughout the whole challenge. And we decided not to build it entirely perfectly historically accurate, but we wanted to make sure that all the major key details of the photo were captured in Fortnite. And then anything else that we did that was not historically accurate, we decided to add that kind of stuff in just to make the map and the mock look a lot better overall. But as you can see right now, all I'm doing is working on that little building. I put down some stairs, I put down some columns, and then I also worked on that little like triangle shaped roof. And while I was doing that, my friend was designing and building the Opal Blitz that he copied over from one of his prop galleries. I kind of feel like it's cheating from copying that Opal Blitz from one of his prop maps into my map just to recreate the photo. But honestly, we were on a 1 hour timer and there's no way that we were gonna build that Opal Blitz from scratch within 1 hour. But it is a prop that he built himself in one of his other prop maps, which I think he did a really good job on that Opal Blitz if you ask me. But yeah, overall, all I'm doing right now is just working on that building that you can see in the real life photo, trying to make sure that the roof is correct, trying to make sure that all the pillars line up perfectly, also trying to make sure that the stairs look good. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not really that good at building in Fortnite 1.0. Most all of my time is spent on Fortnite Creative 2.0 or uefn, so I really have like literally zero experience in building in Fortnite 1.0. I've been trying to start building in Fortnite Creative 1.0 a lot more often lately, since it seems like a lot of my viewers and a lot of my friends all build in Fortnite Creative 1.0 and nobody really uses uefn. There is a big community for uefn, but most people in the sphere of what I'm doing and what I'm making content for Fortnite Creative, like World War I, World War II, historic battles, all are using Fortnite Creative 1.0. So I'm kind of trying to expand my skills a little bit in 1.0 as well. So this is literally the first time I'm building a Fortnite Creative 1.0 map. But as you can see now, all I'm doing is kind of working on some of the terrain details, like a lot of the rubble and everything. If you look at the real life photo, there was a lot of piles of rubble and like just debris and destroyed buildings and rocks all over the ground and landscape. So I kind of wanted to try to recreate that the best that I could in Fortnite. And I think my friend did a pretty good job too. He found this really cool little like rock pile prop and just copied and pasted it all over the map, and it looked really good for rubble. I'm not sure which part of the video this time lapse is in right now, but once you see what he did with the ground and the landscape with all the rubble, I think it looked amazing. The pieces that I was using was a bigger like rubble rock kind of prop, and I was just like widening it out and making the prop bigger so that it would cover more landscape, and then resizing some of them to be a little bit smaller so that the textures look more clean, and then placing those all over random spots in the map. But overall, guys, I think probably my favorite part of this mock is definitely the landscape. And honestly, that's like all of my other videos I've done in the past. My favorite thing is always terrain and landscape. That's just my favorite thing to build. And I personally feel like we did a really good job on the landscape for this map, and it was pretty accurate to the photo as well. I mean, just take a look at the photo for reference right now. You can see a whole bunch of like rubble and debris all over the place. Like all these buildings are just destroyed and ruined. And then after I worked on the landscape for a little bit, I checked the timer, and I think at this point it was about 30 minutes left on the clock. So I began working on detailing the rest of the buildings and stuff that you can see in the background of the photo. So So right now I'm working on the larger like skyscraper kind of unit from the photo. I don't think I got the exact like height perfectly accurate or anything, and honestly all I'm going for this 1 hour build challenge is just close enough. As long as it looks somewhat accurate to the photo, I don't really care. In the real life photo, it looks like the building that I'm currently working on was like destroyed on one half of the building, which I'll put on screen right now, and I'll circle where that like destroyed area is. So whenever I hop back over to the Fortnite time lapse, you can take a look at what I'm building, and you can see that I'm kind of trying to build that like destroyed side of the building, as well as I'm putting some of like the pillars and stuff and all the little details on that building to try to make it kind of stand out some more. And then after I built that building, I started working on another building that you can see in the background, and this one has another like triangular shaped kind of roof, kind of like the first building that I built, and that one also had some pillars in front of it and on the sides as well. So I did my best to try to recreate that exact building in Fortnite also, and I think it turned out pretty well. And again guys, I think at this point I only had like maybe 20 or 25 minutes left to build the rest of the map, and my partner was also working on the landscape, so we were a little bit crunched for time. As well as at some point during the time lapse, my teammate decided to take a break from building the terrain, and then he put in a custom sky dome, which made the map like 1,000 times better. Without that sky dome, this map would have just looked so like bland and dry and dull, and that sky dome just looks sick. It makes the whole skies look really foggy and dark, and it just makes the atmosphere look so much better. It feels like so much more immersive whenever you're walking around the map and stuff. And while my teammate was making that custom sky dome, I also worked on the last building that you can see in the real life picture off to the right side of the first building I was working on, and I feel like I did a pretty good job on that building too. Tried to make it as closely and perfectly accurate as the photo as I could, but again, I'm working on a timer here, so it's not 100% accurate, but it's close enough, and that's kind of all I'm going for, honestly. But yeah, at this point in the video, it seems like most of the map is pretty much done. I feel like we did a really good job, especially on the terrain and landscape. But at this point of the video, I think I'm just gonna play out a time lapse of the final product of the map and show you guys the final results. Alrighty guys, and now we're taking a look at some of the final results. So overall guys, I think this map turned out pretty good. It's my first ever Creative 1.0 build, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. Like I said before, I really loved the landscape and the terrain and all the rubble for this map. I think it turned out really good, but the only downside to the technique that we used to build all the rocks and rubble for this map is that it takes up a whole bunch of memory. So like by the end of this video, whenever we were done building the map, I think we were sitting at like 20,000 memory already just because of all those little rock pieces. But for a map this big and this small, and since we're just using this map just to make the video, the memory count doesn't really matter, and we think it looked pretty good overall. But just be careful of this technique if you're trying to recreate it in your map and you want your map to be playable. The memory count is going to be really high with this specific technique. Also guys, we decided to stray away from historical accuracy from the real life photos just a little bit so that we could put in one of those like spotlights, like those German spotlights with a cool little like circle of sandbags around it. We just thought it looked so cool and decided to add it in just to make the map stand out a little bit more. As well as one of my other favorite aspects of this map is that my partner copied over that Opal Blitz and put it into this mock, and I think that Opal Blitz made it look so much better. I'm so glad he had that prop already pre-built in a prop gallery, because if he didn't, I don't know how we would have recreated that truck in the photo. I'm not too sure if that truck in the real life photo was actually an Opal Blitz, but I felt like the Opal Blitz prop that he had worked just fine to recreate the photo. And then we also put a couple of anti-tank hedgehogs around the map just to kind of give it some more detail and stuff. It's not really in the real life pictures and it's not historically accurate, but oh well, makes the map look better in my opinion. As well as that sky dome really adds like the final touches to this map, and I think it looks amazing. But yeah guys, this video was actually super fun to make. I think I'm gonna do more of these, and I think I'm gonna try to make more videos in Fortnite Creative 1.0, as well as I'm gonna keep making content with uefn and 2.0 as well. But it seems like most people play Fortnite Creative 1.0 and not as many people are on uefn. So I think I'm gonna start trying to do a lot more stuff in 1.0 as well. But yeah, let me know your opinion in the comment section. Do you guys want to see me make more Fortnite Creative 1.0 maps, or should I stick with uefn, or should I try to do a combination of both like equally? As well as let me know what your opinion about the final product of this map is in the comment section as well. But like I said guys, we had a lot of fun filming this video, and here at the end of the video I'm gonna put in a couple of funny clips and videos of us filming the map. But yeah guys, overall that's pretty much the final product of this map. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what your opinion is in the comment section as well. What do you guys think about this map? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the link to my partner's YouTube channel will be pinned in the description and the comment section, so you guys can go check him out and give him a sub as well. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.
Include that in the video, like bleep the whole thing out.
Straight to jail.
Horn. Hans, get the Flammenwerfer! That's my gaming chair, bro, my bad. So, so far, how much do you think that you're gonna cut out audio-wise? Like, you go to record, and then I am just saying the most unhinged, illegal-ass shit, bro. Alright, yeah, so, what do you think? What are we thinking? What are we thunk-a-lunking? What are we thunk-a-lunking, my friend?
Yo, low-key, I think we kind of cooked here, bro. Low-key, we still have 2 minutes left in the build challenge, and I think we low-key kind of cooked, honestly. Because we got 15 seconds left on the build. I'm gonna try to play the sound of it whenever it rings. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, it's done.
I couldn't hear it.
Any last words, Chorus Fruit, Quiet Kiwi? Wherever you are, where are you?
I'm in the sky.
What's your last words?
Yo, thank you for letting me be in the video. It's always been my dream. Yeah, you've been my favorite YouTuber for like years, bro.
And everyone go subscribe to him. I'm gonna put his channel link in the description, and I'm gonna put it on screen right now.
Alright, bet.